Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next.
San Diego Padres.
Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill in this one, Nestor Cortez Jr.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. The Padres could definitely use a win here with the end of the regular season approaching.
Boog, you mentioned how critical this game is for them. They haven't locked anything up yet, so they can't afford to be giving games away. A win would be huge in this one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one to first. Sheets. Safe. It's an infield single to start the ball game.
You gotta love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between the first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
Next to hit, Jeremiah Jackson. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Runner
to first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out.
So much for the first hit right there. Good move, and he had him leaning all the way.
Next pitch is outside. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1 strike.
Jackson, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. 1-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out.
Well struck right field. And that one is out of here. His 17th of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, 1 away. Next to hit, Ryan Mountcastle. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
2 away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
On the ground to third. Sends it over to Sheets. That ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Cade Povich. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning. Everything shifts and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Luis Arias, the next to hit, takes outside.
No strikes.
1 out, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Jackson flying after this one. Won't get to this one in the alley. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Manny Machado stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a foul out of play. Up the middle, and that squirts through. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 2-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Swing and a foul straight back. Ground ball could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Laureano comes up to hit. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Runner takes off to third. Rivera slings to first. And Laureano is retired. That's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Foul ball there. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Bro, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Bounced up the middle. Gets it to first. Out. 1 up, 1 down. Emmanuel Rivera, the next to hit for the Orioles. To the right side. And that one handled. 2 up, 2 down to the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the rookie right fielder, Dylan Beavers. In the air, right side. Tatis settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 2 and the Padres 1. Back here in San Diego, we head to the bottom of the second. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Well, sometimes as a left-handed hitter, you know you're going to see at least 1 or 2 breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. That one just misses the outside corner. And it's 1-2. Down and in, moved his feet.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Good eye right there.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And that quickly 2 away. Stepping in for San Diego, Mason McCoy, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Now a screamer into the outfield. Jackson pulls it in on the run. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Orioles 2 and the Padres 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Kobe Mayo. Cortez back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tatis hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles, reached on an infield single his first time. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is down low.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Misses outside. Ball 1.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
2 outs, base is empty. Headed down the line. And that drops foul. Softly hit to third. Oh, and it hits the base. No play. That's an infield single.
Well, Boogie clearly swung over the top of that pitch, but still got enough of it to put it in play. You call that a swinging bunt, and as an infielder, you're never expecting that. So it can be a really tough play that catches you by surprise. Next thing you know, he's safely at first.
2 outs.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 2 and the Padres 1. Back here at Petco Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Freddie Fermin. And a curve misses outside, ball 1. Povich goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a splitter, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Jackson makes the grab, 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Fernando Tatis Jr. will hit next. Grounded out his first time. That one fouled off.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
Just misses with that one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Luis Ariz stands in. Doubled in his first AB. Fastball is outside.
1-0.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. So 2 down. Here comes Manny Machado. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. He was late there, strike 1.
2 quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. He's there, he's got it, and that is that. Padres leave 1. They're down 2-1. And we're back. And now Ryan Mountcastle. The wind of the pitch. Yeah, that's fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Sends it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. Grounded out his first time. In the air, left field, down the line. And that'll get off into the seats. Cortez winds and deals. And that one is lifted in the air. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Basallo. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That's outside. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner. Laureano sprinting after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 1-2 now. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner, and it's a full count. Struck him out looking. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They lead it 2-1. Back here in San Diego, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Gavin Sheets. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
You know, these Padres, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Cut on and lifted in the air. 1 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 2-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Merrill, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. There's a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they grab the lead. It's 3-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason McCoy. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one knocks against the fence. And that's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Now it's going to be Freddie Fermin.
1 ball, no strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground, Rivera. Over to first. Out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Emmanuel Rivera.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start.
Ball.
Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher. You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a ball popped up. McCoy settles underneath it, and there's one down. And now Dylan Beavers flied to right his first time. And that one sliced foul. One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right center field. Merrill on the move to the gap. Hauls it in for the out. And there's two down. So up next, Kobe Mayo. He's 0 for 1.
The first baseman, Kobe Mayo.
Pitch
Outside.
misses there. 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. In the air, left field. Right there is Laureano. And that'll do it. Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the inning, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Arise in now. Takes ball one off the plate.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise,
that got him.
well, this has the potential to fire up the offense. Only one out and now a base runner on first. You've got to stay out of a double play if you're going to make something happen here. You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
That one well upstairs. 2-1. Out in front and foul to the left side. Two down. That one missing inside.
Full count.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Cade Povich won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher on here, Kyle Bradish.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First and second, one out. And now the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. 0 for 2 in this one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5. Look out! And it hit him. Here's Ramon Laureano. Golden opportunity right here.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Slap the other way, foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
This to third. Off balance speed. There's one. And that's two.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
And we're back. All set for the top of the sixth. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Cortez back to work.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like it was a little bit up. That's in there, and the count's even at 2. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Hit on the ground to short. McCoy. Jump throw across his body. Pretty nice play there.
Had to make a perfect play right there after that nice backhand stop, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand any better than he did. Just an excellent release.
This one popped up. Arise. Hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 6-7-8-2 in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Padres 3 and the Orioles 2. Bottom of the sixth. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Swing and a ground ball. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Field that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. And safe. It's a stolen base. Merrill at second with nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's one down. Mason McCoy, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. Not in time. He scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball.
Runner on the move. Pitches high. Throw. Save. That's towards center. Cowser on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So the batting order turns over. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Next offering is downstairs. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now, Luis Arias. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
New inning getting started. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. The Orioles in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That misses. It's 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Pitch misses. Full count now.
Full count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Basallo in the box again. Takes a strike. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Caught him looking for the K. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 7th. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Lifted in the air out to left. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
The third baseman, number 13.
Manny Machado up to the plate.
Machado.
Curved, hit right back to him. Machado is out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Gavin Sheets. Pulls that one foul. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Padres 5 and the Orioles 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and into the box for Baltimore, Emmanuel Rivera.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the break in his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. It just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter.
Fouled off down the right side. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Foul ball. The pitch. And ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air to left center, Laureano sizes this one up. They got it for out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a chopper out to short. On the run, sends it over to first, and he'll be safe at first.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
This to center field. Merrill on his way over. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Orioles, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Albert Suarez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in now for San Diego, Ramon Laureano. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-2.
That That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Cronenworth stands in now and watches strike one. Grounds one to short. On to first. Out. That takes care of Cronenworth. Next for the Padres, Mason McCoy. And that is out of play. Merrill over at second, one down. That one catches the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. First offering and it just misses. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Man at second. That's a strike.
1-2.
Pickoff move to second. And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Robert Suarez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now the left fielder, Jeremiah Jackson. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Suarez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. And he pumps it a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with. Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. That one at triple digits. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
The changeup missing. Now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.